On Friday, the Raiders removed the interim tag from former Giants linebacker Antonio Pierce and made them their head coach. But how is Raider Nation feeling about this move? Let's discuss with one of the major voices surrounding the Las Vegas Raiders on social media. That will be Graphk Raider, who joins me now. Graphk, how you doing, man?
I am blessed, and I'm highly favored, and I'm very, very happy that AP is back, man.
That makes me happy. You're one of the voices of Raider Nation. I'm glad that you're feeling good vibes around this, Graphk, because first up, we all witnessed the job that Antonio Pierce did down the stretch of this season after taking over for Josh McDaniels. 5-4 record. In your eyes, was it a no-brainer that he should be the next head coach of the Raiders?
Now, culturally wise, yes. What he did in that locker room, yes. I mean, you look at 5-4, and it doesn't sound that great, right? We took a few L's. We lost to the Indianapolis Colts, a very winnable game. We lost 3-0 to Minnesota. That was a really nasty game. But you look at losing to the Chiefs once. We were in that game. You lose to the Miami Dolphins on the road. We were in that game. Even some of those losses were really, really good for this team. And, you know, some of the deficiencies had a rookie quarterback, Aiden O'Connell out there, a rookie guy in Bo Hardigree calling the offense. He's usually a quarterback's coach calling the offense. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that he had to overcome. But look, man, I had it 1A, 1B, and a lot of people didn't agree with me. I had it 1A, 1B with Harbaugh and AP. I always loved Harbaugh because he's been proven everywhere he's been. He's won at every stop, in college, NFL, all that good stuff. But when the players started taking a stance, that's when you know it's real. And you can't teach what AP brings to this organization. So, yes, I mean, to be honest with you, when we signed him, I'm happy. It was a no-brainer, but I'm always going to have my reservations because Jim Harbaugh, proven winner, and I thought, with the connection of him being here in the early 2000s, him starting his career with us under Al Davis, I assume we reach out and play that, but I'm ecstatic. I'm in awe. I'm just very, very happy, man, that AP is the guy. There's only one job in the NFL that AP, this one was made for him. It was tailor-made for him. He's a Raider every step, born in Compton, grew up a diehard Raider fan. I mean, he just fits the mold. When you see him pull up to Allegiant Stadium in his 6'4", and he's jumping out and he's taking pictures with the fan, that's the Raider way. And he brought that back. We got away from that Patriot way, and he reinstalled the culture, and I'm here for it, man. AP definitely deserves the job, and he earned the job.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt to me in my mind that he did earn it as all. And I think that fact that you bring up how he vibes with the fans, that is a really good thing. Also, the thing that you brought up there, Graphk, about the player support, right? And Davante Adams, he was one of the players that supported Pierce as the right candidate to become Raiders head coach. But there have been rumors of Las Vegas trading Adams. I know you've heard this all throughout the season.
Yes.
Does Pierce getting the job change things in that regard? Or, in your eyes, should the Raiders move on from Adams?
Well, I'm one of the people that you look at Adams. He's going to be 32 years old almost in December of next year. So pretty much at the start of the season, he'll be almost 32 years old. He has a lot of money left on his contract. I mean, this upcoming season, he's getting paid $25 million. If we move on from him, $40 million in dead cap. And then the following two seasons, $44 million and $44 million also in 2026. The rumors started because we all know, Aaron Rodgers. We know that he loves Davante. We know that Davante loves Aaron Rodgers as well. But the rumors started pretty much out there in New York. A lot of fans wanting him to be the guy to come out and be that 1-2 punch with Garrett Wilson. We've seen, the stuff with Garrett Wilson changing his number. That definitely did not help our cause with the trade talk with Davante Adams because now 17 is available. But Davante is very big on family. He grew up a Raider fan, grew up in East Palo Alto in the Bay Area. He's very happy that his family now gets to attend games in Las Vegas. His grandparents didn't get a chance to in Green Bay. It's just rumors. But personally, look, if there was a trade, we need a quarterback. We need a franchise quarterback. This is that year where there's some generational talent at that position. So if the Jets were willing to part ways with a first, me personally, I would definitely take a look at it. Like I said, he's on his way to being 32 years old. He's still putting up great stats, even with the rookie guy, with Aiden O'Connell. He still put up over 1,000 yards. But it's just rumors. It's just rumors. The Aaron Rodgers thing, it's never going to stop until Aaron is out of the league. And I don't know why the Jets, they have a great defense. They need some pieces on that. They need to build that O-line to help protect Aaron Rodgers. And I don't think that it would make any sense for them to part ways with early draft capital to go get a Davante Adams. So I'm going to call cap on that rumor. But we definitely talk about it a lot because, he was pretty upset a few times this year. They moved on from Derek Carr, his best friend. The plan was to have them as that 1-2 from like they did at Fresno State. We moved on from him. So, I know Davante has been kind of up and down in terms of being a Raider in Las Vegas. But no, he wants to be here. He said it a million times. I don't see him uprooting his family again and going to the East Coast. I just don't see it at all.
All right. We will see how this all plays out because there's some fans here that support the green and white that would like to see Davante Adams in a Jets uniform, but we'll see how that plays out. But I think to the point that you're making, the fact that he has come out and supported Antonio Pierce so much, when your star player does that, that has to mean something, or you think that it would mean something in that regard. Last thing for me here, Graphk. Because you said you're excited about this hiring of Antonio Pierce, do you believe that there are brighter days coming for the black and silver with Pierce in the fold as a new head coach?
I definitely do. I mean, you look at what he did from week 9 when he took over as the head coach, right? As Raider fans, we have not had a defense in forever. The Raiders were tied for 10th in NFL takeaways with 14, tied for 5th in turnover margin +6, tied for 3rd in sacks 30. The defense only allowed 16 points per game. That is outstanding. We finally have a guy, if we keep Patrick Graham around too, which I think he'll be there, that can help really truly build that defense. All we need is that offensive mind to come in and control the offense. And I think we're going to be good. But yes, man, I mean, what player would not want to come over here in free agency to play under AP? You see Max. You see Robert Spillane. You see all these guys out there publicly screaming for this guy to be their guy. Josh Jacobs, a guy that pretty much was probably not going to be a Raider if AP wasn't a guy. He's a free agent this offseason. He's already ecstatic that he's here. And AP already said that Josh Jacobs is the heart and soul of this team. So I'm assuming that Josh should be back to run it back also. But what players would not want to come out here and play for this guy? All the players in the building they're ready to run through a wall for him. The no state tax, the great facilities. Everything is lining up right now. It's a great day to be a Las Vegas Raiders fan. I just don't see any free agent that wouldn't want to come play for this guy, man.
I feel like right now, based on the way you're talking, the Raiders need to hire you so you can try to recruit some free agents. I feel like that's what you had a good selling point right there. I feel like they need to get you on the payroll so we can get some free agents. Not we, but you can get some free agents in Vegas. That is Graphk Raider. He does a fantastic job talking to all things Raider football. Check him out on social media. I appreciate you, Graphk, for coming on with me so we can get the Raiders' perspective on this, and we'll have to link up again in the future, and hopefully we'll be talking about brighter days around the black and silver.
Definitely, man. Salute to you guys, and thank you once again for having me on your platform, man.
Anytime, Graphk. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.